Hi, everybody. I hope this is going to work. 2 times this thing has shut down on me and ended. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I hope y'all can come back and see me. Danny, hi. Did it just shut down on your end? Because this is the second time it just shut me down and stopped streaming. Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe I said hello too loudly. Oh, yeah, me too. I don't know what that was all about. Hi, sweet tea. Third time's a charm, Sandy. I sure hope so. I know. I don't understand why. Grandma Benny, it just says that I've violated something on YouTube. And the only thing I can think of is that I said hello too loud. I don't know. Oh, okay, great, Sandy. Thank you. I don't know. Becky, I have no idea. Okay, Mayor. I hope Sandy from hi Melissa. There's Linda. Yes, I did get your email. I still haven't gotten a chance to watch the video though. I will. I promise you. Yes. Let me get out as much as I need to get out right now, right, Sandy? Before it shuts me down again and says, oop, you're not supposed to say hello. I'm so glad everybody's here. And I hope Crochet Canada comes in. Squirrel Raid. All right, Diana. I have missed you, honey. I hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. So I got a couple things. Let me go into some of the things I've been working on, and then that way, oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Diana. Working on 2 things that I'll show you real quick because I brought them with me. And hi, Karen. Glad you're here. So let me show you. I have been working on a like a stash buster. I've got 2 stash buster blankets going on right now. One is a blue lap blanket. One is a green lap blanket. Basically, what I'm doing is putting a strand of the color plus a neutral together. Hey, Kelly, how you doing, honey? Hi, Nancy. I know. I hope it doesn't happen again either, because this is really frustrating. So I finished my green one. This is as big as I'm going to make it. So let me show you. See, I just used that moss stitch and oops. Hey, Johnny. I'm using a moss stitch and oh man, I guess this could blanket refudge it or something. But anyway, I missed a stitch right here. But I just did a moss stitch and I used all different colors of green. And then I don't know what happened. Sandy, I don't know what. Oh, sorry. Hold on a minute. Let me fold it so I can hold it easier. Okay. Hold it still, Petra. Sandy keeps telling me that. Hold it still. They keep saying I'm violating something on YouTube, but I'm not. But anyway, this is my green one. And I just mixed different colors of green with a brownish or tan neutral. So that's all I did with this one. I'm finished with it. I'm just going to put a simple single crochet border around it, maybe once or twice. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how much yarn I have left. And I actually have enough, I think, to make another one but not necessarily using a double, two strands together. Hi, everybody. Those that I didn't say hi to, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so my other project that I'm working on is a Shall We Fudge It? The one that uh, Reggie from J Hook and Debbie Canadian Crocheter are doing. Thank you, Nancy. Hey, Linda. So this is how far I've come with it. And how I'm doing this one is I'm rolling the dice, just like you all did, Sandy and Sandy. Sandy and Sandy. I'm rolling the dice, and don't want to miss anybody. And I'm picking the color. Then I roll the dice again to pick the stitch, and then I roll the dice again to see how many rows. And that's what I've gotten so far. I got the 6 different colors, and then I've gotten 6 different stitches. I am thinking, though, this is about a third of the way done, and I think I might, haven't decided yet, but I'll keep the same colors, but might choose 6 other stitches just so that I can try out other stitches. I am loving the Tunisian simple stitch and the knit stitch. That's this orange and blue here. The orange is the simple, and then this here is the knit stitch. I am loving those stitches. Those are easy to work. Hi, Michelle. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I got plenty of yarn left to work on that. And I just do that a couple a day. Yeah, well, we're not all as fancy as you, Sandy, with doing all those intricate stitches. I just do the simple Tunisian. It's easy. Hi, Lisa. I hope everybody's doing well. I thought today we would talk hooks. How do you hook? I know that Natalie from Natalie's Closet did a get to know you kind of thing, and that was the question she asked. She asked, "Are you a pencil holder or a knife holder?" Okay, Diana, um, or both, or neither, or combination, or what? Street corner. That's right. That's right, Sandy. So, anyway, this morning I went through and I basically sorted my hooks. I put, hey, jumping frog, I put all of my clovers here in this little case, but I think I'm going to put them in a different case. I have a case that's just for single, just for one set. I think I'm going to do that. Pencil holder. I knew that about you, Sandy, because I've seen you crochet. And I'm just gonna say this, but hi, Whisper. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Now I know that there are certain people you can watch on their YouTube channels that do tutorials. I know that Glenda, Creative Grandma, She uses a pencil hold, and she always uses a Susan Bates. That's all she does. Susan Bates and pencil grip. I know that. Um, and then let's see, who else do I know? I know Krista from Secret Yarnery uses a knife grip, and Crystal from Bag of Day uses a knife grip. Kristen Omdahl uses a pencil grip. And the only reason she uses a pencil grip, from what I understand, is because somehow it's faster. But I got a theory, y'all. I do have a theory on hooks and crocheting fast or crocheting slow. And would you like to know my theory? Let me get comfy here now that I've done that. Oh, excuse me. Rather than under, over. That's a good question. That's a very good question too, Sandy. Do you put your yarn, when you crochet, you go over or do you go under? Ooh, that's interesting. Hi, Beth. Holder with clovers. Okay. Here's my theory. My theory is that if you crochet for a business or to earn a living, you probably want to crochet fast. But if you crochet for a hobby, for stress relief, just for fun, who cares if you're fast or not? That's all I got to say. Hey, Dusty Cat. What do you guys think of my little theory? Because, I sit here and think, oh, I got to go faster. Why? Why do you have to go faster, Petra? Are you trying to win a race? Hi, Dee. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to win any medals for, oh, Petra finished a top in a day and a half. I don't get it. I don't know. Hi, Andrea. Well, yeah, that's another reason, right, Nancy? If you go slower, you're more deliberate and you don't make as many mistakes if you're prone to mistakes, right? Especially if you're trying out a new stitch or stitch pattern. So let me go over. I have never heard of Jax. I've never heard of Laurel Hills. Has anybody else used Laurel Hills? Is that a name brand? That's so silly. Sandy, stop it. I'm trying to keep up with you. You and your sweaters and your sweaters and your sweaters and then more sweaters. Hi, Linda. No, that's not me. Linda, that is the other you call her Petra, and she's from Foxy Creations. Hey, Trisha, how you doing? Pencil with Clover. Okay, on a mission. Yeah. Okay, so let me go over. I'm going to start with where I started. Kathy, my friend Kathy from Massachusetts. Okay, so this is my beginners. It's heavy. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. So let me take out these because even though these were some of my first hooks, they're very old. In fact, let's see here. They both have, this one has come off. This one has not. It has a little cap on it. And it came off. Can you guess what you're supposed to do with that? You're supposed to be able to put other hooks in there and put the cap on it. Yeah. Hey, okay, Sandy, if you can tell me what size this is so I can get a Sharpie and put it on here. I really would like to know what size this is because I have not a clue. Neither one of these has a size on it. I think they probably, hi Diana again. I think they both probably had it on the the packaging, but I don't know what they are. If anybody knows these, what size hooks these are, they're just those plasticky ones you find. Okay, Teresa, you're saying that this blue is a Q? Is the blue a Q? Anybody confirm or deny? Confirm or deny that this turquoise one is a size Q? Yes. Okay. Okay. So blue Q. So I'm guessing then that the white one is probably going to be what, like S? Is there such thing as an S? Because it's bigger. Anybody know? Yeah, Whisper. Only reason I will tell you why I got these initially, and yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's one of the things I'll probably have to invest in. But I got these originally about 25 to 30 years ago. Because I learned how to. This was way back in the day. I had a dear friend who had she loved fabric and she bought tons of fabric. Well, she was able to get fabric from the manufacturer directly, and then they would have end pieces. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but what they do is when they cut off a roll of fabric, they cut off the end to make it an even, whatever it is, 56 or 48 inches or whatever it is. And then there's about 3 inches left on that big spool of fabric. Well, my friend had a whole stack of these fabric ends. Okay, that's all they were. Is they just, it was a piece of fabric. And what we did is we crocheted it. We would kind of like half fold it, and we would make rag baskets out of this long thing of fabric, and it was probably like hundreds and hundreds of yards of fabric. Y'all are talking about little hooks. Those are my babies. Don't talk bad about my babies now. Okay, so yeah, like a salvage end, Becky, exactly. But it's only about 3 inches wide, and you could have at the time bought one of these. It's like almost like a threader where you stuck the end of the yarn, or excuse me, end of the fabric into this thing, and it folded by itself, and then you just crocheted as you went. Some people were really neat about it and wanted it like that. I liked having all the frayed edges out. So I had a bunch of those baskets. I had some this size, and I had some larger baskets for the floor. Yeah, I had a lot. I don't know what happened to them over the years, but that's why I originally got this hook and then this one. Okay. Yeah, kind of looks like a small funnel, Sandy. Yeah, but I think it was flat. I think it was just flat on both sides, but just thinner on one side. So anyway, all right. So I've got two. My mom has the other set, but two sets of knitting needles. Do not judge. They're the long ones. And these are from, I bought these probably 25 years ago. I bought them 25 years ago because I was trying to teach myself how to knit. And I did actually knit something that I didn't get very far. Hi, Donna. I missed you coming in. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you could do a lot of things with those things. So, then my mom gave me, where's the last one here? It's in here somewhere. Well, I have, oh, here it is. 4 double end, double point crochet knitting needles. And they're all the same size. They're different colors, but no, they're not the same size. I can feel it. Anyway, I had actually started making a pair of socks. Knitting a pair of socks. Really? Really? That was me. But it didn't last long. I got over that phase real quick. I'm sorry, Kelly. I don't know what to tell you. So let's go on to further into my journey. Basically, all of these babies, let me take out a couple here because that's not right. But this and this. And I think everybody probably went through this phase. Hold on, I dropped a baby. Hold on. Woo! That was close. Did y'all see that? I almost fell flat on my you-know-what. Okay, so we all went through this phase, didn't we? And some of us still use those. Most, if not all of these, are going to be tapered hooks, boy hooks. I think most of mine are boy hooks. I didn't care for I think I did get a Susan Bates hook once. I think one of these is a Susan Bates. But I went through another phase, y'all, and y'all will understand when you see these. Hold on, I got too many. Y'all are going to like freak out talking about these kinds of hooks. But I got to show you. I think this one, let me see. That one's my smallest hook. Can y'all see it? I'm having a hard time. It's having a hard time focusing. But this is a number 8. It's a number 8. Do y'all have a number 8? Yeah, Becky, you can't forget your first love, can you? I don't think so. I do not think so. I went through, only because my grandmother did this all the time. I bought a whole, I don't know if this is this is not a set necessarily. It's just, I just went and bought a whole bunch of very tiny hooks. Very, very tiny hooks. Hi, Katina. So I used to, just because my grandmother showed me how, Um, I used to do a lot of crochet threads. Whisper, is this really your size? I actually truly enjoy, hi, Karen number 2. I really like using crochet thread. I really do. Um, yes, it's very, very tedious. It's very tedious. However, to me, it's art. What do y'all think of that? What do you all think? I mean, I know it's all art. I mean, it's all creative. It's all the creative art. I know, but yeah, I have crochet thread over here, and I had bought some. I mean, I've had stuff in there for over about 20 years, probably. Hi, Nana. Yeah, right. I mean, a lot of us, when we first learned to crochet, we learned to crochet with thread. And honestly, I don't know this. I'm just going to say it from personal experience. I'm going to say it's probably good for those of you or those of us that, oh, I got one even smaller than that other one I showed you. I got a 10. Oh my goodness, it's so small I can hardly read the this is a 1.3 millimeter. 1.3. Yeeks. That's a little bitty one. Anywho, those are my first loves. So then, of course, a couple people have gifted me these with the polymer handles, and I love them. They're beautiful. I've got a 3 millimeter, a 4 millimeter, and a 6.5. Yeah, a 6.5 millimeter. Then I've also got 2 long Tunisian hooks. One is a G and one is an I. Any questions about any of those? Questions, comments? I'm open. Does everybody know the difference between an inline? Thank you, Donna. I'll stand up here in just a minute. Does everybody understand the difference between an inline and a tapered hook? Okay, Grandma Benny. Oh, I'm going to get to those, Karen. Don't run ahead of me, girl. Does everybody know the difference between an inline and a tapered hook? Because I found my Susan Bates. I'm going to go ahead and show you the difference here. Okay, let me show you real quick. This is my top. This is my Lavender Fields top. I named it Lavender Fields, but it's called the Lacy Leaf top from one of my magazines. Did I lose anybody? Who do we have? Bless his home. Brenda, are you here? Did I not see you? Brenda, if you're here, say hi to me. I didn't see you. Thank you, Lisa. Trish, are you saying you do know the difference, or you do not know the difference between inline and tapered? Thank you, Jax. Diana, you use Susan Bates. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Okay, let me show you just real quick. Let me find a piece of paper here, just so that you can see the back of it. Okay, there's some very distinct differences. I don't know if you guys can tell. This one here, if you took a straight edge and went from here, the tip right here, down to the shaft, it's even. This one here, if you took a straight edge from this tip, it is way out from here. It's like comes down to here. Does that make sense? Hi, Dana. How are you? I'm glad you're here. So, inline basically, it's like it's I wouldn't say it's an easy thing to do, okay, by any means, but you generally find your wooden hooks are going to be in line because it's easier to format this whole shaft and point without compromising the tip and the back part of the hook. Does that make sense, everybody? So, anyway, that's the difference between inline, which is this rose colored one, and a tapered, which is the green. Okay, Lisa, let me try. I'm going to try separately, okay? On this one right here, let me get something else. If I draw a straight line down from the tip of the hook, it does not match up with the shaft. It stands out a little bit. Okay, and you can see that this little the part where the yarn lays is pretty rounded. It's a shallow kind of a space right there. Okay, as opposed to this one where if you drew a straight line down, it's the same, it matches up. And here where the yarn goes, it's a whole lot more of it. That throat is a whole lot deeper. Did that make sense, Freaky? Hey, girl. Hey, boy. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, boys. Everybody. Sandy, I think, you know what? Some people say they crochet better and faster with one than the other. Some people swear by the tapered. Some people swear by the... I don't think it makes a difference. The pink one was inline. But to me, the inline is more difficult to get used to. It's just a matter of preference and your opinion. I honestly believe it's a matter of opinion. But some say that the inline, like this pink one right here, has more of a point on it, which is good in order to get through tighter stitches. I will give them that. But if you have a splitty yarn, the point of the inline tends to catch on yarn more than the one for the tapered. Did everybody understand that, or did I just totally blow everybody out of the water? Yeah, inline for roving is good, but I think for splitting yarns, I think the tapered hooks work better. Tell me if I'm outside. Oh, that's too funny, Freaky. How to go stay faster with my crocheting isn't as nice. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it kind of gets messy, right? I guess sometimes you just have to, it takes practice, right? Yeah, it's just a matter of preference, I think, Sandy, honestly, because I was a tapered girl. Um, I was a tapered girl for the longest time. Then when I got a hold of a certain brand, if you know what I'm talking about, and then I loved one kind, and then I gradually went to the next one, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love these hooks. I love these hooks. Oh, really, Diana? Well, see, everybody's different, I guess. Well, let me put the newbies aside. Let's go to my next one. Now, all of these are ergonomic tapered. And some of them I bought in a single package at Walmart or Michael's or someplace, but I did buy a set of them. Like this was my very first ergonomic hook, and I used it to death. I mean, it is nasty, but you can see that this shaft is a whole lot shorter than some of the others. Okay. But they're just ergonomic hooks that have, this rubbery thing, and they're all tapered. I got a hold of these and I loved them. I mean, I love them, right? Um, if I'm not mistaken, tulips, Lisa, are tapered and clovers are inline. Yeah. Okay. Tulips are tapered, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't have a tulip, so I can't account for a tulip. But yes, Trisha, I always recommend too that, yeah. So let me go to my next grouping here, which is my, uh, and I love these. I didn't think I was going to love them, but I love my Hobby Lobby Yarnology hooks. I have two, well, I'm using one of them. I've got two of this size here, which is an I, and then I have other ones, but they're in other projects. Freaky, I have no idea. You'd have to ask somebody who's used ChiaoGoo. Um, you know who uses ChiaoGoo? Wait a minute. That's not the knitting needles though. So then I got some clovers because everybody's talking about the clovers. So I got the clovers, and I'm just going to pull out the I hook, and we're going to compare the I hook in all of the different ones here. Worn off the labels. Becky, what did you think of those ergonomic handles? Okay, so here is the Hobby Lobby size I. Okay, and it is an inline. Then here is the Clover, and here is my just no name brand hook. Okay, and they both have a brown handle. They're both the same size. This one, they're both tapered. They're both tapered. And to me, now the Clover has more of a matte finish, and this one has a more shiny. Okay. But I'm going to tell you, hands down, if I had to choose which one of these I would use all the time, I would not choose Clover. Um, I don't. I'm going to be one of the very few out there. I know I'm like an oddball. I do not like clovers. And I will tell you why I do not like clovers. First of all, they're too short for my hand. I like holding them way down here. And so I don't like it because my hand goes off of it. Okay? See, it doesn't get a hold of it. Then I don't like it because let me see if you can see it. On one side, there's two little air holes. And on the other side is the name that says Clover. And on the other side, where the two air holes are, this part is raised right here. And it's at, well, one side has the size, and the other one says Clover. You see the little air holes on that one side? Air holes are fine, but this raised part, I'm going to tell you, I have taken a file, sandpaper, whatever. I don't know, right? They have to breathe, freaky. They get claustrophobic, in your hand like that. Who knows? But I cannot use it because it rubs my fingers to where they are raw. And so I do not like clovers. I'm one of the very few. And I don't like the shaft part here. To me, it's not long enough. I like having the longer shaft of my other one. Can y'all see? A pencil grip. Oh, you put a pencil grip over it. Well, that might work. I hadn't thought about it, but then you'd have to mark it, right? You'd have to mark it, the pencil grip saying what size it is. Bye, Tracy. Now, if you use the pencil grip, you're not going to have any problems with it. I don't think, because here around this base, you're not going to have, there's nothing there. Then, okay, let me put this back away. I started going back to like just a regular hook, and that had, that somebody put like this. And I had to put my finger right here on the base. Well, this right here has the size on it. And I started developing a callus on my thumb. Bye, guys. If you have to leave, I understand. Thank you. Can you hit the thumbs up for me before you pop out? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll be getting off here in just a minute. Anyway, I can't use these anymore. So anything that's metal that has the raised thing here, I can't use that either. So now, enter. Y'all recognize any of those? Hi, Kim. Yeah, I don't know, Becky. I have no idea. It's just that I have learned, I guess, that there are some that I cannot use anymore and some that I can. And I'll keep the ones I can't use for now, and I might gift them or I might use them in a pinch. But I got my first furls were these wooden ones here. Okay, I got some of these wooden furls. They just might, Dana, they just might. I don't know. You could, I just don't care for them. So I don't even want to. And I know my dear friend Krista, she loves using them, and I bless her heart. I'm glad she likes them, and I'm glad she found something that she likes. I just don't want to use them anymore. If I'm uncomfortable in any way, right? If we're uncomfortable doing what we love, what's the purpose? So to me, that's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. And yeah, Kim, not everybody's a furl fan. I get it. I really get it. So I ordered furls, these wooden ones, and I started using them. I went, ugh, I hate them. They're in line. Because remember, like I said, I was a tapered girl all the way. Well, these inlines are like, I didn't want to use them. The points were too pointy for me. They were catching on my yarn. I said, I don't want them. And I put them away. Silly me, what did I do? I went and ordered more of them, thinking, well, those other ones won't be as pointy. So I ended up ordering some more. So I did get others, and they didn't work either. I just didn't like them. Then I decided, well, you know what? I'm going to. Everybody keeps talking about the Odyssey, the Odyssey, the Odyssey. So I ordered an Odyssey. Let me show you my very first Odyssey. And the Odyssey is very different than any of the other hooks, or any of the other furls hooks. I should clarify that. I got this one because it was my favorite. Yeah, we're going to get into that, Sandy. So this was my very first Odyssey. And I really loved it. I loved it that even though it was an inline, it had a rounded tip. And it was like, for me, it was like the best of both worlds, right? The best of both worlds right there. Love, love, love. So I ended up getting several more. So now I have a 5.5 millimeter. I have a 3.5 millimeter. I have a 4.5 millimeter. I have a 6.5 millimeter. I guess I got two 3.5 millimeters. And then I've also got a 4 millimeter. So I've got everything from 3.5 all the way up to 6.5. So then they were having a sale, that a coronavirus sale. I don't know if y'all had that, but then they had, you buy one hook and a thing of yarn, and then a hook, yarn, and then they got a pattern for $28. I thought, I'm going to do that. So I got this one. This is called the Streamline Swirls, and this is the Virgo, and it is definitely in line. And I'm telling you guys, I love this. Donna, hi. Hi. I tell you what, Brenda, if you want, and Crazy Poppy Lady, hi. If you want a light one, and if you don't mind the inline, get a swirls or get just a plain streamline. The swirls are a little bit heavier just because they're made of resin and not wood. But I adore this. I love this hook. And if I could have one for every project, I would do it. So my dear friend Linda, if you're still here, thank you, love. That look, Sandy, look. My friend Linda got me a red one. Yeah. So I have a green and a red, and I will be getting more. It's just a thing. I'm addicted now, but I love the streamline swirls. They are a very close tie to the smaller hooks in the Odyssey. But consider me a furls girl. I mean, I'm sorry. I was forever these ergonomic hook, plain Jane, but I can't stop buying these. And bless her heart, oh my word, my mind just went. Vero from Vero's Crochet. I know, right? It's so sad. I tried getting one. I did try getting one, Sandy. I got back on saying, I got to get another one. They were all gone. And then when Linda sent me that one, I was like, oh, she got it. I was so happy. Okay, Beth, I'm going to have to go too, but I just wanted to share with you different hooks. If you have any questions about these hooks, please let me know. And I might be able to do something where I can turn the camera around and show you from a different angle. Okay. Um, Also, I got a big announcement. So I will try to get this announcement out on another video, but I do want to tell, yes, Teresa, here's the announcement. Starting next Sunday, my live will change from 4 to 4:30. I will be starting my lives now on at 4:30. Um, okay, Danny, that's okay. I was just making my announcement that from now on, my lives are going to be at 4:30 Eastern time. It's going to be my lives, Freaky, on my lives, my YouTube live. Now, as far as Zoom goes, I have not been like actually getting on very often. My life right now is a little bit chaotic, as some of you may know, and I'm not putting out as many videos as I normally would like to. So I'm trying to shove everything in a live, and I know that that's not necessarily fair because not everybody comes to the lives, and nobody wants to like watch an entire live to get to a certain point. So I don't have any set times, Kim. I don't have any set times. I've just been popping in on Sharon's Zoom once in a while. So the other thing I want to ask of you guys is that if you would please, if in any of my past videos I have said, oh, I want to put a link to that, or I'm going to put a link to that, or I'm going to do a tutorial on that, or I want to show you that, and I haven't, if I haven't done it yet, please remind me. Come back in the comment section after this goes to replay, or put it on a different video or something. But I have been so remiss at getting, I mean, I read the comments and I try to respond with just a heart even, but sometimes I've gotten behind on trying to put the things on that I said I was going to do. So, yeah, Kim, we're on there all the time. They're on there. Somebody's on there all the time. So, just pop on whenever. So, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would help me out by that, because I really want. I know, Danny, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's why I'm trying to like shove everything in a live. But I do want to do other videos, but I'm gonna have to do them when it's convenient for me, and then schedule them. And you're so sweet, Danny. I love you. Thank you for saying you've got my back, because I know you do. Um, but I really want to catch up, and I don't want anybody to feel like, well, Petra said she was going to do that, and I was really looking forward to it, and she hasn't done it yet. I would really like to I know I'm going to be sometime, hopefully either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a YouTube video for my dear friend Linda. I'm going to try to show how to make these cute little flowers. That we can glue. You can glue onto a crochet hook if you want. It's gonna be so cute. But thank you, Donna. In hooks, I need. Are you talking to me, Linda? I need the smaller ones, like anywhere between 3.5 to 5.5. Those are what I use most of the time. I probably could use a size 6, but I don't really use a size 6 very often. But so I'm going to make one of these, and then I'm going to learn how to make a different shaped flower. And I just think I'm so thankful she wanted me to show her how to make these, and it's really cute. It's fast, easy, and if you've got, I mean, you could even take a end of a pencil. If you've got just plain old pencils, you can use it, do it with anything. But that would be so cute, I think. So stay tuned this week. I'm going to get one of these up. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming, and I just love you guys. You're the best. You're the best, 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 and thank you for always keeping me in your thoughts and prayers. Yeah, my I have a lot going on right now in my life and my in my family, and I don't know how often I'll be able to get on, but I'm really, really hoping that I can get on more. Thank you, Lisa. Everybody, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. If it's a weekend, have a rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.